We're going to now do a fifth dimensional ascension, light consciousness meditation. This is the fifth meditation of this session. This is pretty powerful. Whether you understand it, whatever level of understanding you have of it right now, your consciousness is like an elevator, like 5 different elevator buttons. You can press the 3D elevator and it opens up and here's the third dimension coming at you. You certainly can be in the third dimension. You are by default. Okay? You can press the elevator to the fourth dimension and rise above the third dimension. And in the fourth dimension, you can look down on the third dimension. You could see it all, but you're not in it anymore. You're now thinking and living and breathing in the fourth dimension, which is completely separate from the third dimension. Everything going on in the third dimension, you can see it, but it doesn't affect you in the fourth dimension. But you can also press the fifth dimension. The fifth dimension is the dimension of light. And you can choose to resonate, to anchor yourself in that fifth dimensional feeling of light. You can press the elevator button and go to the sixth dimension. And it's not a sense of how high you can go. It's a sense of how you can anchor yourself at higher levels. It's great to see the fourth dimension. It's a beautiful experience. It's unlimited. You have all the power in the world. You have all the time in the world. You're above time. You can see everything. You can make changes to anything. You can do anything you want in the fourth dimension, but it's not the experience of the fourth dimension. It's what did you take from that experience and bring back with you so you can start to weave it into your three-dimensional experience. So now, when you drop down to lower consciousness, instead of dropping down to 3.0 all the time, your lowest level of consciousness, maybe you could be a 3.1 or a 3.2 or a 3.4. So when you drop, you're not dropping all the way down to 3.0. So you're weaving in this fourth dimensional wisdom, this fourth dimensional way of being into your three-dimensional way of being. Same thing with the fifth dimension. You want to experience it, but you don't just want to experience it, you want to bring it back with you and weave it into your life so you become more like a being of light every day. And let's be clear, this is who you are today. This is you densely tied to the third dimension, asking all these questions. How do I let go of things? What if I don't know how to meditate? Blah, 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 blah. You're tied to the third dimension. Fear, worry, lack, stress, thinking everything in the third dimension is important, but you want to be a fifth or a sixth dimensional being. Here's a news flash. This person isn't going to be anchored in the fifth or the sixth dimension because they're anchored in the third dimension. So the part of the journey itself is the letting go of everything in the third dimension and releasing yourself, surrendering yourself to higher dimensions. So having said that about surrendering yourself to higher dimensions, let's talk about surrendering yourself to the fifth dimension and becoming a being of light. There are 3 steps to fifth dimensional experience. The first step is balance. If your three-dimensional life is out of balance, high stress, worried, angry, emotional, sad, don't know how to relate to people, just all lost in the third dimension, out of balance, there's no 5D for you. Well, yeah, you'll go through this meditation, you'll feel what it's like, but you'll be very tightly drawn back to the third dimension because you're out of balance. So goal number 1 is to create a lifestyle that's more in balance. That's why the very first meditation we did, it was a focus word, and we chose the focus word balance. Really good, that's a really good focus word. If you become more balanced in all aspects of your life, and it's more than just meditating, you have to create new habits, you have to really find your imbalance, find the negative energy sources and deal with all that. You've got to bring your life into balance. As soon as you go on the path, you don't have to be balanced, because what does it mean to be balanced? It's not a destination, it's a journey. So as soon as you're starting to journey toward balance, you are opening yourself up to fifth dimensional experiences. When you stop working on your balance and you get wrapped up in the third dimensional world, no 5D for you. So balance is the first step. The second step to opening yourself to fifth dimensional experience is being heart-centered. Me, the most mind-centered person you'll ever meet, we are anchored in mindset. We have to analyze, talk about it, fix everybody, make sure everything's okay, mind-centered, constantly talking, humming a song to myself, right? Constantly in my own head. I'm saying, projecting, I'm self-confessing, but you probably experience that too. Most people are mind-centered. It's a different way of being heart-centered. Heart-centered means stop talking. Just relax. Be more receptive to everything that's going on. Instead of trying to fix everybody and dominate everybody and tell them they're wrong, just let everybody go on their own journey. Everyone's on their own journey, and it doesn't affect me because I'm heart-centered. I'm not trying to figure them out. I'm not trying to fix them. I'm not trying to convince them or change them. I'm heart-centered. I'm just with them. They're a beautiful soul. I'm a beautiful soul. They're on their journey. I'm on my journey. Ooh, I don't even have to look at them. I'm just heart-centered, allowing the energy to enter me, allowing the light to enter me, being more resonant with higher frequencies. So that's the second element. And the third element, which we will do in this meditation, is the idea of surrendering to unity consciousness. Fifth dimensional ascension is not a personal journey. Okay, it's a personal journey because you're the one that has to wake up. You're the one that has to do the work. You're the one that has to do the deep breathing. You're the one that has to do you've got to do all the work, right? So it is a personal journey, but you're not doing it for yourself. Okay, you're doing it for yourself because you're going to be healthier, you're going to be happier, you're going to be more successful. Everything about this fifth dimensional journey is going to benefit you, and you are the one that has to do it, but you're not doing it for yourself. Because every time you raise your light, every time you learn to hold a little bit more light in your being, what you're doing is you're adding to the light of the collective. You're adding to the collective light. You don't see it, but there's a collective light that's becoming brighter because you're becoming brighter. And you're not going on this journey for yourself. You're going on this journey because every step you take becomes a template that other people can follow. See, the more people that ascend, the more people can ascend. Just the nature of the way it works, because you're creating a trail, a path, a template, a ladder that other people can go more quickly. I'm ascending so that you can ascend. If I was ascending for myself, I wouldn't come on here and share this information. I would just bliss out of my own thing. But 5D is not a personal experience. It's not a one-person experience. 5D is a collective experience. And the minute you recognize that, and this is the hardest thing to let go, you're not journeying. It's not about you. It's not about making you better. It's about making us better. It's about joining the collective and surrendering yourself to unity consciousness, surrendering yourself to humanity's ascension, to the Earth's, the very ascension of the Earth itself. That's what you're doing this for. This life is very temporary. And by ascending to the fifth dimension and sharing your light and helping other people on their journey to light, you're fulfilling your mission on this planet. You chose this incarnation for a reason. You didn't choose it to watch a Netflix series and, do the things you're doing and wasting your time and being agitated about the news. That's not what you came here for. You came here to release all of that, learn to be more like light, learn to hold more light in your body, hold more light in your being. Again, not for, yes, it is for you. You're going to enjoy it. It's going to be healthy. You're going to enjoy this meditation for sure. But you're not doing this meditation for you. You're cultivating your own light for the collective light and to create a path for the next group of people who come through. All right. Close your eyes if you can. We're going to do a fifth dimensional meditation that will take you into the experience, the full experience of your light. And I want you to linger in this experience of light for as long as you can. And then I want you to repeat this, and you want to rise to light consciousness as often as you can. And the more you surrender to light consciousness, the more you become like light. The more it softens you, and the more you become like light, and the more light you're able to hold in your physical body. First, we're going to go to the fourth dimension. We're going to rise from the third dimension to the fourth dimension, and then we're going to go all the way up to the fifth dimension. So if you can close your eyes and join in the meditation, great. Or do what you can, even if your eyes are open, you're working, whatever you're doing. Do whatever you can, but if you can close your eyes, do that. First, try to release all the tension, stress, any emotions that you're carrying from your shoulders, your neck, your jaw. Just release all negativity. Open yourself up to the experience. I want you to imagine that you're walking on a really busy street in New York City. You're on the sidewalk, there's people going one direction, people going the other direction, and you're just walking really, really fast with everybody else. Third dimension. And I want you now to slow down, and I want you to stop. And when I say stop, don't just stop. Feel in your own cells, when I say the word stop, feel how there's a little part of you that's still moving forward. Those are your cells, or your, what's called in India, your apanya. It's still moving forward. It's still trying. Let go of that too. Come to a complete stop. And I want you to see that people are walking, and they're walking right by you. They're walking in both directions by you. Where are they going? What's the rush? Where are they headed? Most of them don't know where they're headed. But I want you to stop. I want you to get into a little gondola of a balloon, and I want you to go close the door, and I want that balloon to rise you up. And as you rise up over the street, you look down and you see millions of people walking back and forth in a hurry, like a bunch of ants marching, marching, marching. Where are they going? Where were you going so fast? What was your hurry? Where were you going? But as you rise up, eventually you come into the clouds. It's misty, gloomy. And eventually the balloon rises, and now you are above the clouds. And when you look down, all you see is the top of the clouds. And when you look around you, all you see is blue sky, clear blue sky in every direction. And you see that beautiful bright sun over your head. You're above the clouds. The clouds are mind. The third dimension is a dimension of mind. We live in a mental universe. And most people don't know how to use mind. So what they do is they are slaves, if you will, to their subconscious mind. They're doing the same things over and over and over and over again without any intentional thought. They're just repeating subconscious patterns over and over and over again. You are above mind. You can choose your thoughts now. In the fourth dimension, you're not stuck in certain ruts or routines. You're not even in a comfort zone. You are completely sovereign. You can choose your next thought. I want you to also see in this fourth dimension that you are above time. I want you to look down at your body. I want you to see that your body, if you're sitting in a chair and you're doing this as a meditation, your body is not moving. Your body has no mind of its own. It does whatever you tell it to do. It has no agenda. It has no will. Your mind has no body, no mind of its own. You're literally an avatar, waiting to be told what to do. And in the fourth dimension, I'll give you some tools, or maybe on another live I'll do this. I'll give you some tools where you can actually program that avatar to be a more balanced person, to live a more balanced life in 3 dimensions. I want you to see that you're above time. That time, the universe operates in much longer rhythms and cycles. In the third dimension, we don't see the rhythms of the universe. We don't see the cycles. All we see is the world rushing at us. We don't see the bigger picture. And so we're trying to find balance in a world that's out of balance. You can't balance yourself from the third dimension. But in the fourth dimension, you're above time, and you have the ability to plant little seeds that will grow in time. And now you can use the power of the universe, the rhythms of the universe, the rhythms of time to your advantage. Instead of constantly fighting against the universe, you can now start to understand the laws, the rhythms, the cycles of the universe, and use this, plant seeds now that will grow in time. That's the fourth dimension. It's a way to project your consciousness down into the third dimension and make that avatar's life better. Make that avatar more balanced. Now, why do you want to be more balanced in the third dimension? Because when you look up to the fifth dimension, the first step is balance. If you're not balanced in the third dimension, you can't experience the fifth dimension. So wherever you're at on the journey, let's just say you're feeling nice and balanced, because we're going to go to the fifth dimension. I want you to see that light, the sun, the light above you, and I want you to either feel that moving closer or feel you moving closer. And once you get into the orbit of that light, I want you to absorb that light. I want that light to immerse you, surround you, percolate, penetrate into every cell in your body. I want you to become that light right in the center of it. You are a being of light. And now I want you to take off that three-dimensional mask, all the roles you've been playing, and take that mask off and throw it away and feel the light emanate from your third eye. Feel the light being absorbed. And now I want you to take off this shell, this third-dimensional shell, all the emotions and that. Take all that off. Get rid of all that and just shine forth in your true being. All the light through your being, around your being, emanating from you and around you. You are a being of light. Shed all the masks, all the shells that you're wearing, all the heavy stuff, and just become your true self and immerse yourself in this feeling of light. Feel this light dissolving everything that's of the material plane, every worry, every thought, every imagined problem, just gone, dissolving, and now pure light emanating from you. Now for the second half of this meditation, I want you to picture the earth. Picture it from space. And I want you to see around the earth a web of light around the earth. And I want you to see that you are a point of light on that web. I am a point of light. She is. He is. All the people here are points of light in the web of light, the collective light of the earth itself. And the brighter you shine, the brighter we shine, the brighter and stronger this web of light becomes. And I don't just want you to feel your own light, I want you to literally link arms with everyone who's doing this meditation, and I want you to feel their vibration. I want you to feel how when we collectively rise to light, it's far more than any one of us could be on our own. The dimension of light, the fifth dimension, is not a personal experience. It is a collective experience of light. And not only the people who are doing this meditation on this live, but I want you to picture the millions of people around the world who are rising themselves, ascending to fifth dimensional being. And now you don't see it, but every kind act, every thoughtful gesture, every generous thing that you do, everything nice you say, every time you lift somebody up, every time you pursue your own health and your own vitality, you're raising your own level of light and you're making the web of light stronger. You are not on the earth, you are the earth. We are the earth. All the electromagnetic energies, these new fifth dimensional ascension energies that are pouring forth from the core of the earth, all these electromagnetic waves, they're for you, they're for us. Let's absorb them. Let's absorb this ascension energy. All the solar rays that are coming, they're for the earth, but they're also there for us. Absorb all of this ascension energy. Take off the shell, take off the mask, link arms with everyone else in the universe and absorb this light from all of these sources, from within you. The light of the universe is within you. The light in you covers the universe. The light that covers the universe is in you. You are all of this. See, the earth is ascending. This is not just any old time in history. We are ascending. The earth is ascending to a higher vibrational level, a fifth dimensional ascension. And if the earth is ascending, newsflash, all of us are ascending with it because we are the earth. We're not on it, we're it. We are the earth. And all these ascension energies that are bathing the earth and are flowing from the earth are also bathing us and flowing from us. And the more you surrender yourself to the higher dimension of light, the more light can anchor in your being. The more you're becoming like light, the more energy can anchor in your being, the more fifth dimensional wisdom can anchor in your being. This is not a one-time meditation. This is an everyday meditation. Become more and more like light, because this is who you are. This is your true nature. You are a third dimensional being, a fourth dimensional being, a fifth dimensional being, sixth, seventh, and however high you want to go. You are that. All you have to do is open up to it. Get rid of the masks you're wearing. Get rid of this covering, this dense covering that's around you, and just let it all out. Let it all in. Flow it in and out. Bliss in this fifth dimensional experience of light. Your own light, and feel the vibration, feel the energy, feel the light from every other being in the universe. It's all for you. I want you to take this feeling of bliss, this feeling of wholeness, this feeling of light, and start to bring it back into your everyday three-dimensional life. This is who you are. It's no good to just visit this place. You got to visit it, hold on to it, and bring it back with you so that all of your actions are balanced, peaceful, higher consciousness. All of these three-dimensional things that used to bother you, just swipe them left. They don't exist. You are a being of light. And the more you surrender to this feeling of light, the more you become the light. The more it actually becomes who you are. Those are the 5 meditations. That was number 5.